Am I the a-hole for refusing to dress up as a certain character? I, 22F, work at a daycare with several other coworkers in our 2 conjoining rooms. I do not like one of my coworkers, as she seems to think, despite only being about 3 years older than me, that she can boss me around, despite the fact that I've worked there longer. Some background. This coworker has been on my nerves for a while, or how she treats me and the other kids, with those she's determined she doesn't like. She's curt, short, and has actually rolled their eyes when they're talking, including me. With me, she's gone as far as to snap her fingers at me when I'm not hurrying up, then lambasts me for clapping to get the children's attention because apparently we do that only to dogs. Conveniently, she doesn't do this when my boss is around. Friday was the breaking point. She wanted everybody to do a specific theme, and then gave us all the characters. Funnily enough, I get the only male character in the group. Now, I'm a lesbian. None of my coworkers know, because they've never asked. Why how? But back in middle and high school, I was always picked on for being too mannish because of it. Girls that found out I was gay would then make a lot of jokes about how I need to be in the men's locker room for gym, that I was secretly a hermaphrodite. All that mean girl type shit. That there's nothing wrong about cross-dressing. I have no issues with it. And I know it's been a cornerstone in lesbian culture, etc., etc., and it's nothing to be ashamed of. But I don't want to because of my past. I'm a woman. I've had that question before. I don't want to look like a man. I asked my coworker if I could just do a female version of that character, but she proceeds to blow up at me. She says I always make things harder than they have to be. She's tired of it. Some more shit I toned out, and said you're gonna have to do something you don't want to. Honey, cause that's the way things are. Don't know where the honey came from, because that she's only 3 years older than me. And I got upset because she just embarrassed me in front of the kids and my other coworkers, but didn't want to do so in front of the kids. So I left the room for a little bit. A different coworker came out and asked if I was okay.